Man, hold up. It's going down. Hold up. I know y'all can't hear me. I'm trying to get my stuff set up, y'all. I'm finna come in a minute. But what's going down, y'all? What's the deal, Rob Rich?
What's good, man? Man, glad to be back on, man, this week. Missed out last week, but as we stand consistently, I'm back at it, man.
Hey man, how's it feel to be a married man, dog?
Hey, man, it's a wonderful feeling. I'm gonna keep it going. Like we was essentially married before we did. We was already living together, doing everything. We just made it official. So I'm very happy about it.
Already say, I'm congratulating you, bro, because it's rare you find that's for you. You
That,
know what I'm saying?
that's very true. That's very true. So definitely, we had a great time out there in Vegas, man.
Mm.
Made some good connections while I was out there. So yeah, I'm excited about everything going forward.
Hey, what's up with the mean mugs on the pictures, man? What's up with the mean mugs?
And man, I mean, I smile when I have to smile, but it really just depends on what it was and what type of moment you might have been sun. It was hot out there in Vegas, man. It was hot. So yeah.
I see. And I can't wait to get down there to see your wife. Hold up, I'm finna come in. I can't wait to come down there, bro.
Yeah, man. Waiting for y'all to come. We was talking about that the other day, and that or like come to Texas because I want to bring the kids to San Antonio to do some stuff around there anyway. So either way, we gonna link up here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Man, it's finna go down. But say, we up in here, man. I'm finna pop in and read, you know what I'm saying, on the bars like a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Let me. Uh-oh, something wrong. I can't come in. No, I'm just boo. I'm just playing. As y'all can see, I done changed it up. You know what I'm saying? Uh
You said,
yeah, new set. I'm still in the car. It's Car Chronicles. I'm in the
yeah.
back seat though. It's rare I get to sit in the back seat of my car. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pleasant
Uh,
Apparel.
yeah. Them out. Definitely go check them out. Facebook, IG. They doing some nice things.
For real. So today's topic is about consistency.
Man,
Man.
that's a that's a good one. That's a good one. Uh, that applies to a lot of things in life. You got to be consistent in a lot of things. I say my consistency that I'll say is even while I was on vacation, I consistently still went to the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're on vacation don't mean that you can't go. So that's my consistency. I still went to the gym while I was out there doing my thing. So don't knock the
Oh,
grind.
say I can't say nothing because I need to get out there. But
Hey, I need it.
that's a whole nother story. But yeah, man, consistency. I should have pulled the word up, the meaning, but I didn't have time. I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to get all this new stuff together, as you can see. But consistency, man, that means you gotta do something over and over and over, even though you can't see an outcome
Oh
that's
yeah,
gonna benefit you.
I agree. I
And I feel like a lot of people think that you could do it a few days and bam, it's there. Nah, man, it's a grind.
and that's what I mean. You can apply to different things, regardless of what you got going on in your life. Like, you know what I mean? If you still hustling, well, you got to be consistent in your hustle. If you whatever it is, that's why I use the example. of still going to the gym, because it can apply to just anything. You still have to be consistently the same person you are in your relationship that the person dated, because who you are in the beginning, you start to change when you get together. So I mean, it just applies to so many levels. Is really what I mean by that. That's just the best example I
Yeah,
can come up
that
with at
that
this moment.
you know what? And the dude that was talking about it that I was listening to, he said that somewhat of the same thing. He said, you go to the first day, you work out for a whole week. You go look in the mirror, you don't see nothing change. So you go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you look in the mirror, you don't see no change, so you give up. No, you supposed to keep going. It's a marathon.
It sure is.
I mean, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even in the comments. Y'all hit the comments.
Yeah.
Let us know how you feel about it. Say, I'm trying to get adjusted to this sound, man. This sound is different right now.
See, it's not the same.
It ain't the same. But for real, man, consistency. One thing that I feel like on consistency, man, is like right now. I don't get views. I don't get a lot of views on a lot of stuff that I do. And I do a lot of stuff for people too, and I still don't get the views. But I don't do it for that. I do it to be consistent, knowing that sooner or later somebody gonna recognize
Oh yeah. You
me.
gotta have consistent material out there all the time. I agree.
Yeah. And that's like you said, anything you do, if you're doing music, if you're not consistent, like, oh, and I'll be positive since I'm always negative. Let me get positive one time.
You're not being consistent.
That's one right there. I ain't being consistent. I'm supposed to be negative. Okay. But being on a positive part, like I be around people and they have problems in their life that's going on and it brings them down. And you can't be like that, bro. Like you gotta keep, you gotta keep doing what you doing in order for everything to work out. Woke by the blood, what's happening?
Good. What's good, my boy?
No longer on the gun line, boss. Okay, already. Say, stay away from that gun line, boss. No, but you know, a lot of people just don't see it. Excuse me, don't see it like that. When they look at it, it should happen tomorrow, and it don't. So they quit.
Yep. Yep. I mean, that goes back to some of the other stuff we've talked back in previous shows. Self discipline, all those things, all kind of
Man,
you 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 you. They all kind of tie in together some kind of way, even though they different words and they you can go about them a different way. They all come together. But I think consistency is a strong one, because you can be consistent in so many days. We can use any of the examples that we use: the gym, or dropping music, or making continuing to do shows or whatever like that. Just be consistent. You don't have to drop 8 songs today, and you don't have to drop a song every day. You can drop 2 or 3 songs, or you can drop a little EP or something like that, or
yeah,
fit. If you go into the gym, just because you don't want to lift today, at least go do some cardio. Just walk on the treadmill just to, get it up. So I'm just be consistent, even if you don't go every day or whatever. Make sure you just not stop going or whatever it may be. So consistency applies to so many things. You just have to keep going. Yes, you're gonna have a bad day. Yes, you may not do it a day or whatever the case may be, but the next day you need to get up and continue on whatever it is that you were going about doing.
see, and that's true. And then here I go, here I go. But how
Yeah.
can you say you consistent if you are not truly consistent? Because a week or two is not consistent. Consistent is you getting up every day, going to that job to go get that money. It's consistent.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And it's still, I still have vacation days and I still have sick days that
It
I'm
didn't
entitled
say you didn't.
that I'm entitled to use, that still doesn't mean I'm consistent. That just means I just needed a break. And just because I took off Tuesday and Wednesday, I came right back, jumped right back in the game on Thursday and Friday, picked right back up where I left off. I'm still consistent. It doesn't matter
Okay,
that I need
okay,
a moment.
okay,
Everybody need a moment. You're not gonna go hard 24 hours a day. It's just impossible. Like it
okay,
break you to do that.
okay. Well, I, me personally, I beg to differ
Okay.
because millionaires do not have time for that, bro. Millionaires are chasing the bag, bro.
Yeah.
They are chasing the bag.
Got to the point they didn't got it. It's just coming to them while they sleep, so it don't even matter at that
But
point.
no, no, no. You got some of them that at night they getting it too. Like they still out there. Like I'm gonna be real with you. That's me. I work a real 12-hour shift job, Monday through Thursday, sometimes Fridays. But bro, when I get off, some of them days I go out door dashing and all kinds of stuff. It don't stop, bro. I go take a little nap. I got to get back up and go get it, man. Don't nothing then the saying don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream can't be true because you gotta put in the work and be consistent at it. You
Well,
can't pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it. Nah, man.
I'm not speaking for me personally because I do the same thing that you do. I get up at 4:30. I go grind it out all day at a job, get off the job, go put in work after work, do whatever I gotta do. Yeah, I'm about to crash at about 10 o'clock, but that's all right because I'm right back 4:30 morning, finna go get it again. So I maximize my time though. You'll hear the homie can vouch for that. He hear me say that all the time. I maximize my time. Like even if I'm at work, I'm still taking Zoom calls. Even if I'm at work, I'm doing whatever I gotta do. I'm maximizing my time during those hours. So yeah, still be consistent at it. But you know what I mean? On Thursday, sometimes I don't book calls on Thursdays because I didn't
See,
be taking calls on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Hey man, I'm not finna kill myself.
I
You need
can't.
time because hey, you got to process the information that you just got over the last 3 or 4 days to even put it in play, man. I have emails of contacts of people. I can't even put them in motion because where I need them in the system, like they just don't fit in the piece right now. But I already know
He's-
they're gonna fall into place down the line. But I can't even get to them right now because it's just so much other stuff going on. But I'm still consistently knocking the people off that list to be able to keep going.
I mean, and I'm finna say this, y'all. I'm sorry, but my wife is one of them that I'll be so amazed at. It's not no bragging or none of that, man. I'm being humble and I'm being honest. Like
Thanks.
you see what she does, but a lot of people may not know on the back end that
That's what.
she's not. Hold up, she's not paying nobody to do this. Doing all that work herself, website, all that. Like, bro,
I'm with it.
that's I come home, she's over there on the computer, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing these emails. I'm sending these emails to these different people." God, leave it. Take a breather, bro. I
I,
can't. I can't.
hey, believe me, I know. Believe me, I feel her pain. When you're a solo entrepreneur, believe me, I feel her pain. Like I yeah, we in the same boat, believe me, I understand where she's coming from. But I'm just saying you just there are days I won't just book no meetings on certain days. Or I'm gonna say from 1 to 3, I'm just not gonna book no meetings on this day just because I need to process all of this information that people just gave me to even be able to go into the next meeting. Like I needed that information to be able to go into this meeting, but I hadn't even had a chance to compress any of that information yet because they literally just be back to back to back to back.
How it is, man.
I
You
know.
wanted this.
It's
You
not a
was built
complaint.
for it.
Believe me, it's not a complaint at all. I asked for this.
Yeah,
I
you
love it,
built for it.
but I'm just saying, man, like
I'm being honest. You have to stop and think about, like, I'm being honest. Where I work at, I could think about how the owner of that company, how he probably don't even rest at night
mm,
because he's not there, but he got people that's there and they gotta oversee it. But he comes every day. This is a big place, but he comes every day. When I look at him, he look like he don't get no sleep. And I'm just being real. Sorry, hold up, because I try to do the comments when they pop up. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed, but I keep going. That's what we have to do.
man,
If you wanna, that's how we get. We have no power when you go up against somebody that got the money. Like I call it, an army behind them.
yeah,
They got the bread, so they ain't gotta work hard. But somebody like you, me, my wife, man, we gotta go get it.
you gotta go get it every day.
Ain't no sleep. And it's gotta be consistent. What I've realized, even me doing podcasts, I hear other people on podcasts that say at one moment they was at their peak. And then all of a sudden, something came up in life and they backed off for a second. They had to take a breather. I understand that, but I can't take a breather long. And they said when they did, they podcast started going down because people went to go look for something
Something
else.
else, yeah, yeah,
So it's like I can't stop. The way I look at it, I can't stop. And then I want to people to understand that you don't really need 8 hours of sleep. Cause I one thing that I hear my wife argue fuss about is this one thing every day. She say, dang. I said, what, babe? It ain't enough time in the day. It's like just good God, I need just a few more hours. And I'm like, baby, that's it. It's done.
it ain't hours in a day. Yeah, you say that, but you got to be happy with the work that you put in too. So like, you got to step back and be like, look what I have achieved. You have
Well,
you have to take that in sometimes because you are your worst critic, but you also are your best cheerleader too. And you got to cheer yourself on and pat yourself on the back sometimes and be like, you have been consistent. You have been knocking things off your list. Look at what you've done in 6 months. Look at what you've done over the past 3 weeks. You said you want to do this, this, and this, and you actually exceed. Don't be
yeah.
so hard on ourselves, not all of us. You know what I mean? Sometimes you be like, you've done a good job, like you know what I mean. But yes, keep going, and it does be overwhelming sometimes. Like literally came back off of getting married, coming off of vacation. I had to ask for another vacation day at work just to go knock out a meeting that somebody with me while I was in Vegas, but I had to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
I scheduled a meeting.
I mean, I got my calendar link. I'll send it to you. Jump on there, schedule the time with me. You know, you'll pop up in my Google Calendar, and I feel sorry. I feel sorry sometimes. People be like, I can't even text you. I feel like I got to schedule time with you. Unfortunately, sometimes you do. You know what I mean? Like it just be like that. And that's no
I,
cap. It just be like that sometimes.
and I feel you. I see how everybody, a lot of people is like that. You know what I'm saying? But I always tell people you are chosen. That's why you do what you do. That's why you the burden. Once you really accept it and keep going, it's gonna get easier. Like just like you getting up early in the morning to go to work, it get easier every day.
No, it don't.
Oh, it don't. It do for
I'm just
me.
playing. I'm not messing with you.
It do for me.
I
I'll be up
I
three
wouldn't
o'clock.
wasn't easy now. I'm really up before my alarm clock even go off. I don't even know why I have an alarm clock. I'm already up, and sometimes I just get up and start getting dressed.
Oh
Like
man, I ain't even
it's
hitting
the
these.
dumbest thing ever. It
I
really
ain't even hitting these deals, man. Go hard 24. See, we have to trying to make another date, me and him. Man, we trying to make another date. We need another date.
we need another day, someday between Sunday and Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
One more day. Cause it ain't enough time in the day, bro. I swear. Oh, look, now you want to go back and fix it.
You say
Wait,
5-8.
25. I don't want an extra hour. No extra day will be good, bro.
I mean, an extra hour on the day.
No, 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 that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Hey, that's still more time.
I need an extra day. The
Extra.
hustle is real. Like the stuff that I'm planning and that I got going on, it's like I don't have enough time in the day. It ain't even enough of me to do all of this, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So like how you doing, you say you have the meetings.
Yeah.
Well, I try to do that with the stuff that I do. So if I know I'm off from my real job, okay, well, I'm gonna try for 3, 4 hours. I'm gonna get up in here and make some beats, and then two hours after that, I'm gonna work on this or flyers or this. Just it depends. So I'm with you on the structure your time right. It might work.
It do. I learned that about a year or so ago. I think I might have mentioned this before. It's a thing that I was talking about, the Pomodoro technique, where you set a timer and you choose one task. You say, I'm gonna just do nothing but emails, and you set a timer for 1 hour, and then for 1 hour you just do nothing but emails, whether you respond to emails or sending emails to whoever you need to do, and then like a 15-minute break in there, and you don't do nothing. You take a 15-minute break, whether if you smoke cigarettes, you take a shower, whatever it is you do. If you go do that in that 15 minutes, and then you can do another one, do another Pomodoro, like, and do it for an hour or whatever like that, and then it just starts to become habit. So I get off at 1 o'clock. I might not schedule my first thing to 2 o'clock because obviously I just got off work. I don't want to be in the car. It gives you a chance to get home. And then from like 2 to 4, I'm just gonna knock everything out. But then by that time, wifey is coming home. I gotta get ready because you gotta do your husband and fatherly duties. You know what I mean? You got kids and all of that stuff. So you gotta throw that off in there. So I got to do this from like 5 to 7, and then from 7, you know what I'm saying, for real, from like 7 to 9, you gotta, like, okay, I'm gonna go either finish up on these emails, or I gotta finish a presentation. I gotta go finish it up in Canva. I gotta go do something. Oh, by the way, I still gotta go shower or whatever like that. So but it helps. It helps you be able to break up your time and be able to do what you need to do.
Say, wait a minute. I'm laughing because, bro, like you just broke it down to the T. Like you went and said, took a shower. Oh my god, man! I had to mute it. I was laughing so hard.
It's
I
constant.
said, man,
It's a constant grind. It's a constant grind. And that just switch up. Okay, so tomorrow, yeah, I might not do nothing, but I might have 3 Zoom calls from between before. Like, you know what I mean? I can't do emails today because I got back-to-back calls or something like that. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
man, he tripping, y'all. Wait a minute, let me. My bad. I'm sorry. Uh,
Man,
say
can't even sleep good because your brain's still going. I'm over there laying this 3:30 in the morning last night. I'm like, man, what could have said different in this meeting, or what case may? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
say. I do that all the time. When I go back and make them reels, I get to see, and I feel like I'm not being consistent enough because I be messed up when I be doing the reels. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I should have said this. You know what I'm saying? Ah,
He say not the doppelganger. Uh,
I'm done with him. I'm done with him.
hey, I know that's what's up, Berto. Shout out Berto, the doppelganger.
Man, you need to quit watching Flash and all that stuff, man. 'Cause
Hey, hey. Multiplicity, where you got a few of you to be able to knock out multiple tasks and be
for real, man.
places at one time to be able to knock something, and then it still wouldn't go away. It would just be more because now you'd have made four you, and you'd have made 4 times the work. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah, that's true right there.
I'll stay with where I'm at for right now.
Yeah, I feel you, but I just consistency, man. It's I feel like, and you know, I already got next week topic, so I hope you ready too, because it's gonna be a yeah, it's gonna be one of them, bro. It's
You
gonna be one of them.
get to ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, they ain't gonna understand. Well, I'm gonna say what it is at the end, but yeah, man, thing that you want to do in life, you have to understand you got to be consistent. You have to work towards it. People don't even be work. I don't even understand how people say they gonna be doing. They trying to do this, but they working the opposite way.
Yeah, working against themselves.
I don't get it. I see that all the time. People, say, man, I'm finna open up a restaurant, but you over here trying to open up a detail shop, bro. What?
I learned that early on, very fast. You gotta you gotta find you can eventually expand, but when you first start, you gotta find the one thing that you're good at and go at it. You gotta get that going before you can't be dibbling dabbling in two and three, four different things because you're not giving them consistent time. Unless that one thing is just cracking and allowing you to it's making money and you ain't even gotta be there no more, then you can go dibble and dabble in something else. But if you pretty much gotta be on top of it and you still actually physically doing if you detailing, yeah, you that's your call and go do that. That goes back to like the inventory of being consistent and knowing what you're good at. That's what you should go after. Don't if you're a good person with good conversation, then you should be on the podcast or you should be talking or whatever. But if you're an introvert and you don't even know how to do anything, you probably should you know go find something else. Be a gamer or something.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can be counterproductive, but I think that's just not knowing what direction that you actually need to go in. Like sometimes we going in the and we think we going in the right direction and we mean it out of good. It's not. It's just you just didn't know what direction you needed to go in, and you can spend a lot of time and wasting a lot of energy in something that that you really didn't have to do. Where you if you just would have went this way and did it that way the first time, it'd be over and done with.
That's true. That is true. That is one of the biggest ones.
You definitely
People,
know what direction you going in.
for real, cause man, you just boy, I don't some things, but I will say that I will elaborate on what you said about the being consistent of if this is what you're calling or whatever it is, but I feel like you should master whatever it is first before you go try to do something else,
I agree.
because you're gonna prolong the one that you supposed to had already had mastered, so it take you less of an effort to do it then versus you got two things that you really don't know nothing about.
That's right. You kind of spinning your wheels at that time,
And that's a lot of people. They spinning their wheels for real.
man.
I don't understand people. And it go back to what was that? What week was that? I don't even remember. But your you gotta focus. Your mindset, I mean. You gotta have your mindset right in order for you to be consistent.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it like you said, all the stuff we talking about, it all go in one. You just gotta know how to apply it to what you're doing in life or whatever it is you're trying to go do.
I agree. I agree. And they all gonna fall in place where they need to fall in place. Like
Yep.
again, they're gonna fall in place where they need to fall in place. Once you get this one down, the next one is just gonna come, and then you won't even think about it anymore. You just been they all just gonna come together. You be like, man, man, I'm disciplined and I've been so consistent because I've been aware of all the things that I've been doing. You be like, man, I just feel great. I like it. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. I mean, you should always it's how can I say this without it's always good to have somebody in your corner that can give you another outlook. But understand, not everybody's gonna see your vision.
Mm,
They ain't gonna see it how you see it.
mm-hmm.
They're not gonna be hungry for what you want. And the people that you have around it, usually if they try to steal it, it's not gonna work for them because they don't know the ins and outs of how it was put together because you planned it
Yeah,
strategically.
that's a tough to swallow sometimes. Knowing everybody is not gonna be for down for what you're doing. Everybody's not gonna understand why you're doing it. Everybody, ain't gonna agree with that you're doing it or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I can attest to anybody being an entrepreneur, man. This stuff is a drag. Like I don't even want to get off into it or whatever. It is a roller coaster. It is a constant belly drops and heartbeats and uh crazy faces or whatever the case may be. Because someday you can be riding super duper high, and one little thing can just knock you off of that high horse. You know what I mean? It's yeah. I'm speaking from experience on this one. I just had one of those moments. I ain't gonna share it because I'm being consistent and being positive today, like you said. I can't hear you.
I get a lot of that. Uh I'm a lot of times things don't go the way I want it. And I just blow it off. I think my wife think I put on a mask, but I blow it off because I accept the lesson that I'm supposed to learn from it. Now I'm trying to move on and not make the same mistake.
Yeah,
So I am trying to learn to be more consistent in a lot of ways. And it ain't nothing to do with podcasts. Some of it is between me and her, but most of it is just me being the person that I am. I'm trying to be more consistent like that.
got you.
I don't want to mislead a person or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a positive person all the time, and I do really. I try to see the good out of anything, but I do fall short a lot on consistency.
I mean, we all do. But you still, just because you didn't do nothing on Thursday between 1 and 4, you still got up Friday morning and did what you had to do. So you didn't stop. You didn't just give completely. You entitled to that. Hey man, they give you 3 weeks of vacation time and another like hours of sick time. I'm
Say,
gonna maximize them hours. You gave them to me. I'm gonna use them. I'm not rolling no hours on next year because you gave them for me to use this year. I'm using them. That's all.
I'm not finna mess with you.
That's
I'm not
all.
finna mess with you.
I'm all. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying
All I can say is exactly right here. That's what it is.
it's still key. Just because you didn't feel like it, you still got up and went going. That's all it is.
Understand then exactly what you said. Ain't no sleep. Consistency is the key. That's what you say.
Hey, that's what it is.
So that means we ain't gonna get on here no more and hear you say you took some days off because you need.
Okay, then see, I still schedule time off. Time. I'm entitled to that. Any person is entitled to that.
No,
I was
you not.
I was
No,
still
you not.
working. I was still working in that 4 hour time. I just work and take a meeting. Going to work and take. I was working in my brain. I had to process. all of the freaking information that I just got over the previous. That, that's I got a notebook of people that I can't contact yet because they just so far down the list. Like, yes, I know you. Yes, I know who you are, but you just get in line. Like, just get in line. Just get in line. I will talk to you.
What's up with it, Roy? That's very important and key to any success that you have with anything you do. Y'all keep doing your thing. I pray for great success for all. Say, bro, appreciate
Appreciate that.
that.
Yeah,
Say, man, you already know though, man. That's now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold up, you are.
that's right.
Oh my God, I'm not even
There
finna
you
mess
go.
with you.
Why they giving
Say, I'm not finna mess with y'all. Talking about they give you the PTO
you the
time.
PTO?
Say, I'm gonna tell you like this. That dude right there, man. That's somebody that I would, you know what I'm saying? Like I keep him with me at all times because I know he's gonna talk to me, and it ain't gonna be that way where I think he trying to, you know what I'm saying, like pull with me. But he's always telling me, say, bro, consistency, consistency in anything that you do, bro. You keep going. I
You
don't
go.
care if you don't see nobody, whatever. You get up, you do what you gonna do, and because of him, I'm being real. Because of him, he was like, I did it the first time or whatever. He was like, bro, don't you stop, man. He said, quit making excuses, get up and do that podcast.
Yeah,
And shoot, I've been going ever since. I said, man, I ain't stopping.
I'm glad we did. We talked about it back in like October of last year. Like, yeah, and I wasn't consistent in my journey. He was like, "Hey, send me a picture." Just I was like, "Okay, okay, okay, okay." Just yeah, yeah,
But it's a process. And then I realized once you start it, easier and easier. I mean, the job that you doing don't get easier, but it gets easier every time I to be consistent.
yeah, yeah,
It's no problem.
yeah. And I look forward to it. Once you start being consistent with something, it becomes a habit as well. So you know,
Man, that's a topic right there, boy.
once you do it and it's a habit, it makes you feel some type of way when you don't do it. You gotta have it, like any other thing that's a habit of yours or whatever like that. So being able to come on here on Wednesdays, like now I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I could have did it last Wednesday. We'd have been 2 hours apart, and I probably would have been drunk. That probably just wasn't.
Yeah, we
That
needed that.
we
You should
probably
have.
wouldn't have been a good time for me to be on there.
Yes, it would have. We would have made a whole bunch of reels on this one.
Oh man,
Yeah, but
it would have been a good one. I'd have sat out there in the middle of the casino floor and just with a glass in my hand and just drinking the whole time because that's pretty much what I did. So I was consistent that week with alcohol, and I'm not even a drinker. But they give me
say,
so
say, I need to talk to your wife because I know she was over there. I know she gonna tell me you was over there. Give me one margarita.
oh man.
Okay, all right. Let me get back on consistency. Okay, so let me get back on consistency. Okay, so that was a little jokey joke. But now, man, for real, consistency is the key to everything, man.
Yeah,
If you ain't consistent, you might well stop trying to say you gonna do this or do that because it ain't gonna happen.
yeah. I'm a more of an actions person than I am a talking person, and I'm a more of a solutions person than I am a problem person. Give me your problem, and yeah, okay, you can cry about it, but in 24 hours, I need you to start giving me solutions because you can't come back to me with the same problem again. Like the object is to go through it, learn the lesson, not do it again. So let's
Got
create.
a problem, man. I need 250,000.
Well, we need to create some solutions. We can start by we can do truth be told after dark. And
Say,
you see what I'm saying?
and in case y'all didn't know, that's already in the plan. It's coming soon. It's coming sooner than what y'all think. I'm getting some stuff together. Ooh, wee! It's
Yeah, that
gonna be
Soul After Dark is gonna be real because that's where all the gloves is gonna come off. We gonna let y'all have it, and we can speak. We ain't got to be all over here like we, in the kindergarten class today.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, and oh man, you gonna be like, who is these people? Who's
This
that?
ain't the same people that was on
Yeah,
the other one.
yeah. Is that's not them? They using voiceover. They must be AI or something. They ain't talking weird and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
No, man, but anything that y'all want to do, man, you gotta be consistent. Matter of fact, everything that we've been talking about so far, it has been about being the best you that you can be. You know what I'm saying? That is always is my focus, is to try to be the best you can be. And nobody can be you better than you. You're authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, nobody knows you better than you or whatever like that. And you have to you have to give yourself back the things that you abandoned in yourself a long time ago to please others a long time ago. You have to give yourself those things back. They
For
are your
real.
you are an adult. They're yours to have. Go be great. Like I say that all the time. Go be great, please. Just go be great.
For real. Be great. Focus on generational health, and you know what I'm saying? But most definitely, there we go. I try to bring up a little bit black. But next week we're gonna talk about, this week it was consistency. You see that?
I see what you did there.
Persist.
Yeah.
They're different, pretty big, but it'll tie together, man, and you gonna trip out. But you know what I'm saying? I know Rob Rich, he had a long day. I'm gonna let him make you know what?
You see that?
Yeah.
Hey, that's wisdom.
But there is wisdom. But like I said, you now you finna get in trouble because I'm gonna get on you. We just left consistent. Now you better be persistent.
I
I
got
don't want to hear no more excuses now. Now you know where I'm coming from. Persistent.
I got you. I still use PT.
If I didn't use it, I was gonna lose it.
Uh, I I know a person who has like over 3 months worth of PTO built up and won't take a own thing
Man, I
and get paid.
cause cause he's He's consistent and persistent.
Well, yeah, for the wrong reasons.
Nah, man. See,
That's
it don't. That's his reasons. See, you
well,
judging. That's his
no,
reasons.
I ain't judging. You
If he want to do it for that reason, that's what it is.
fair enough.
You know, you got to pay to play.
Yeah, these prices taking all my extra money, so
I don't care if you married, you still got to pay to play.
it cost me
I'm just playing.
cost me a whole putting roses on the floor and all across the bed. So yeah,
Beautiful. Just play.
you still
Beautiful.
gotta pay. Still,
Say, nah, man, man, even though problems come up, just keep going. I promise you, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The universe is doing is getting ready to put you in a position to where it's good and can't nobody say, I helped it.
in the position that you need to be in, and
That's right.
yes, it will happen. But you
That's just what it is. We up out of here, man. Y'all check it out next week, man. And I'm gonna have my lighting right. I'm gonna have my mic, next
um,
week.
y'all subscribe, like. On and watch us every Wednesday.
Now you know, say man, we always in the place. Say look out for lives and stuff on True Be Told on Facebook. Getting the stuff done. But it's coming, man. Y'all just give me a second, man. I promise y'all, I got
And
y'all.
Told After Dark.
I'm telling you, car crime.